Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go. 11.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty.
Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. Now it's Burrow.
This goes out wide from Nixon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
11. 12. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The Bengals at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
11 MT, pace. 11. 12.
Burrow going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11. Stop.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
11 MT, 12.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Here we go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
11.
Burrow will throw to Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot.
Done.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Here we go.
A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. 2nd and 10.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
11 MT, pace.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Here's Herbert.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Taken from about the 12. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On first down, it's Herbert. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Herbert on 1st down now. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. In motion, left goes Boyd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. He's got a man. Complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Got his man. It's Williams.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders, when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he can minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Again, Herbert. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On third down, here's Eckler. Pushes him over. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This time, Burrow will look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Burrow. This goes out wide from Nixon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT,
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
11 MT, take.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Complete. Smith has it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
11, 11.
Again, it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
11, 11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From the 50, here's Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself caught.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
12.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
11 empty.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
11 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here.
Here we go.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
11.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.